Hello and welcome to the 8th event of McDolphin Team Cup Season 4 Shell Football, a brand new event for the season. A favourite in Cheloni, the land of the green turtles, and hopefully one that will soon become an NTC favourite as well. See, the aim of the event is to try and shoot the Shell Football into the goal, which each round will get slightly narrower until the gap to shoot the goal is very small. Here's the widest goal for round 1. See the shell there. It's quite a simple event. There'll be different rounds, and the further you get, you get 2 attempts per round to try and get the ball into the goal. You score, then you advance. Standings then, Flamboyant Flamingos hold a 2-point lead over the Carnival crew, but with just 20 points, the gap for gold medal, separating the entire top 12 teams. It really is anyone's game, even as we head to the halfway point of this season. The Crustacean Crushers there with their Captain Crab gonna demonstrate the event. Just need to score in the goal. Then here's the competitors. Lots of reserves competing today. With Stanley, and amongst the reserves, so both making their MTC debut despite being in some old teams. See, a few captains in there too. Tiger, 3 cats. We started with them with Ladybird. It's with Dot, not a captain or a reserve. Ladybird having a solid season so far, and they will get in very straight down the middle there. Cornerfish are the Seahorses. Seahorses, they got a medal in the last event, and they're going to be through into round 2 here as well. Cockatoo with the Pirates, another team who got a medal last event actually, running pretty well this season, and they're going to get themselves through as well. The Cool Chameleons, they've had 2 medals this season, but they've otherwise not been having the greatest performances, so quite inconsistent, but they are through here. Savannah Sprinters are a similar sort of level to the Chameleons. They'll get themselves through as well. So far, round 1 should be in theory easy. Very wide goal. Make a big mistake to knock it in. Starting for the Sweetie Sloths, making the MTC debut, and they will get through. Molokai for the hosts, Green Turtles. You think they'll be good at this event? It is a very popular style in their homeland, which is where this is, and they will be through next round. Now, Ray from Marine Team, who are currently running well in standings, but they're not going to do well here. Our reigning champions will have first, and they're going to fail their second run too. Marine Team are out. The team sitting 4th in the standings are eliminated. That's going to be terrible. It'll be right down at the back of the standings. All the standings, the order in this event. Now, Freeze, the Icy Blasts, very inconsistent this season, the Icy Blasts. They're going to be through though, with no trouble there. The Keep Equinox struggling badly meanwhile. They sit in dead last, even despite a gold medal a couple of events ago. But they're through as well. And for the Electric Eels, the Eels had dead last event, which is not an expected result for them. And Octopi will get themselves quite comfortably through as well. But yeah, Eels... Oh no, hang on a minute. Octopi failed. I don't know what I'm saying there. Octopi failed, but now they're through. Never mind. Are they still Flamboyant Flamingos? The Championship League is going to miss their first shot. That's another team at the top of the standing, so we're going to be eliminated. The Flamboyant Flamingos were absolutely nowhere near scoring. Shell Football, clearly, there's a new team. Our championship leaders, in their first season, they would completely fall apart here. Fresh for Cream Team now. One of only 2 teams to not have a medal in this season. They will score here. Now, Tiger for the Big Cats. The team's captain making their first appearance of the season, and they will score as well. Final run of round 1 then is Carnival Crew, the second place team in the standings. They're going to miss. The reserve will not get it in. They've got a second chance though, and they need to capitalise it with Flamboyant Flamingos out. They will not. And the top 2 teams in the standings are both out, as well as 4th place as well, Marine Team. It's like the Flamboyant Flamingos Championship League will take dead last with Lake. Gem will take 15th. Ray 14th. Now down to 13 teams to go to round 2. Only a very slightly tighter goal. Mostly not too much difference. Dot starts off again. The teams they're running in colour order, so red, orange next with the Seahorses. Can they get themselves through just as the Ladybirds did? See? With delay, yes, it's quite marginal out, not the best shot, but it's pretty decent still. Cockatoo for the Pirates. The yellow, very strong down the middle. Now, colourful rivals of the Pirates are the Cool Chameleons, so they're going to want to try and match them, and they will, a bit marginal on the edge, but they will be through. Now, Wildebeest to the Savannah Sprinters. I believe this is their first MTC event. They possibly have one other season. But I think this is their debut. Savannah Sprinters is their first season. They're through so far. into the next round. Speedy Sloths. They're the highest team left in the standings. They sit 3rd place, and they only just make it through here, but they will, with only one attempt. It's a tiebreak. If you want to get as few failures as possible, 4 tiebreaks in later rounds. Otherwise, tiebreak with the same amount of failures, it will be done based on distance to the goal on the failures. Green Turtles got through, meanwhile, and so do the Icy Blasts. The Electric Eels sitting quite well. Oh, Amp's going to miss their first shot. That's not good at all. They need to get their second one in if they want to continue on. We could use another big team, but we will not. Eels, of course, very successful in the MTC. Octopi are another team who are running pretty well in standings, being quite consistent after a gold in the first event. No failures this time after a poor first round. The last round, this time, they're straight through. Cream Team, they're going to have a very clean shot. And our Big Cats, finally, the final team in this round. And Tiger will get it in. Good shot, just about. A bit to the edge, but not bad. And that means no one then will go out in round 2. All 13 teams who made it to round 2 will be on to round 3. But now, making no team now is quite significantly smaller. Not only one block different, but it just feels like that. But very clean for Dot. No trouble there for the Ladybirds. Now the Seahorses as well. They do the same. Yep, pretty solid. Not too close to either of the edges. Cockatoo. Again, very similar to the Seahorses there. Now the Cool Chameleons. Ooh, a bit high, but they're not in trouble. Wildebeest. They'll get through as well. Speedy Sloths, important for their championship hopes, are going to get through. Now our hosts, the other team, along with the Green team, who haven't got a medal this season, and they're through to the next round as well. Molokai, very clean. Icy Blasts, can they continue with this streak of everyone getting through? Yes, a very centered shot. That's exactly what we want to see. Keep Equinox. Also, that's possibly one of the, again, really good down the middle. It seems everyone's doing really well so far. Electric Eels are going to fail again. Okay, will they do the same thing? Will they be able to fight back like they did last round? Or will this be the end for them? It will not be the end. They are through. Bottom of the cut corner. Octopi, they'll be through as well. Everyone, only 2 teams could go out now. Cream Team and the Big Cats. What can Fresh do? Bit near the edge, but it's not gonna be too bad. They are still through. And finally, Big Cats with their captain Tiger will get it up to the top corner, and they are through as well, meaning all 13 teams again will go through in round 3. Now round 4, see another block smaller. We still quite a lot go towards those edges. This may be a bit more interesting, but maybe they're just relaxing. Oh, but that's not good for the Ladybirds. That's quite, even that probably would have made it through last round. What about that second shot? And again, that's not good. Hit right on the post, not even the additional edges. And the Ladybirds are our next first team out in quite a while. Now the Seahorses, not going to want to replicate that. They're closer. They may be able to make it through last round. So they can surely, they need to get a bit more centered if they want to get through. No, miles out. Completely miles away. It will not be good for tiebreakers. Now Cockatoo for the Parrots. They're going to just miss on the bottom side. Very slow roll. What will they be able to do with their second attempt? And they will get through. We are our first advancer. And they will be the Parrots. Now the Cool Chameleons. They will not be through so far. But they still got their second attempt. Can they want to try and get through with their rivals. The next round, they're just going to miss. They were close there. The Chameleons definitely, I mean, we're better for tie breaks. You want to be as close as you can, even if you don't get through. You want to be even more like that, though. No failures for the Savannah Sprinters. They're straight on through. Speedy Sloths. Oh, very close there. Very close for Stanley. But can they manage to go through? No, that's a poor second shot. Quite wide. And that will not help them in the slightest. Now, Green Turtles with Molokai. Can our hosts make it through? Not in the first run. But it was the Parrots showing that you can make it through in the second as well. Still a chance for our hosts, but no! That's a poor shot. Right on the post. Seems the team's struggling more in this round than they are in other ones. Icy Blasts. Oh, that was a bit quite similar to the first shot for the Parrots. Slowing down to the bottom. Can Freezy try and come back in the second? Yes, they can! The Icy Blasts will be our third team through. We'll have at least a podium into the next round. So it's very much up for grabs. You keep Equinox, again having very similar, that sort of slow first shot. They've still got a chance in the second one, so it doesn't matter too much, but the second shot, they're not going to get it. And keep Equinox are out. Teams sitting dead last standings will not be capitalising too much. Electric Eels are through straight away. They have to be having some trouble in the last couple of rounds. Amp not having any trouble here. Octo for the Octopi, they will not get through, but it's very marginal. They're definitely probably going to be able to think they can do it. But we see other teams getting closer to the series as well. Well, Octopi will not be one of those. They are through. Now that we are 5th team advancing to round 5. For Crane team, clean, not even a touch on the side. That's the best shot we've seen so far in this round, I think. Now the Big Cats, they're going to get an even better one, I think. I mean, we'll have 7 teams through, 6 teams out in round 4. Colourful for the Cool Chameleons will have the best tiebreak position. Then it will be Stanley in 10th. No, 9th, sorry. Not great for the Swedish Dolphins. I mean, none of our top 4, to change the standings, possibly even more, are advancing. Cockatoo for the Parrots will be the first in round 5. Now, very narrow. It is going to be very difficult, and the Parrots find that in their first shot. Their second shot will be pretty important here. They want to have a chance at the medal. They will completely miss, and that will be out for the Parrots. Now, Savannah Sprinters with Wildebeest. They have not had a single failure so far, but now they have. But still a good position for tiebreakers. They will be ahead of the Parrots originally if they get them this. If they don't get through, which they don't, the only reason they wouldn't be ahead is if we go to a sudden death, which would be if no one advances. The Icy Blasts, they have had a failure, and they have another one here. Freezy, yeah, the Icy Blasts have had 2 medals this season, but other than that, they've been quite poor. So they're sitting in the lower reach of the standings, and they're going out here. Freezy cannot get it in. That's disappointing. Well, and for Electric Eels, they've seen them having a lot of trouble. They're in a bad position for tiebreaks. If they get through, it's not going to matter. They won't get through on the first shot. Still a chance, though, for the Eels. They could clinch. Well, not necessarily a medal. It's not guaranteed yet. Oh, dear. No, they're not getting a medal here. They didn't even hit the ball. They're not sure how that happened. That is a very poor shot there. Now, the Octopi. They, too, are in a bad tiebreak position, having failed the first round. But so far, I just don't know, things are looking great. Can Octo get through? No, they're not too far off. But they're not too close either. Cream Team, another team who've not failed yet. They have had some very good shots, and that's not one of them. They will have their first fail here. Can they get back their record? No, they cannot. And that means that only the Big Cats are left in this round who can pass at all. If not, we'll go to sudden death. Can the Cats make it? Not in their first shot. Tiger. They can guarantee themselves a gold medal here if they just get it in. But that's going to be the closest we've seen in round 5. But it's not going to be enough. And that means we're through to a sudden death. All the teams are back alive. All 7 still have a chance of winning. But now they only have 1 attempt to get in. No second try. It is sudden death. It is 1 shot. But the Parrots are going to get it in straight away. Cockatoo will get through. Savannah Sprinters, Wildebeest does not do enough. They will not be winning the gold medal. That is for sure. Icy Blasts. They're going to have to get through if they want to match the Parrots. You can't fail here. There will not be a next round of sudden death unless the podium gets tied. Now, the Electric Eels will not be through either. Parrots, if the Octopi fail here, they'll be guaranteed a podium. The second event in a row. And the Octopi are not going to get through. That means Cockatoo for the Parrots, the reserve, will be getting a podium. What about Cream Team? They've been very, very accurate. But they're not going to do quite enough. They were close. But it won't be enough. The Big Cats are the final opportunity. Another team will be very, very accurate. Only the failures in the last round. But it's not enough. That means the Parrots have locked in a gold medal. Cockatoo, the reserve, will take the team's first ever gold. But the event is not over yet because the podium positions are not yet determined. By MTC rules, there cannot be a tie for podium position. There cannot be shared podiums. And so, Savannah Sprinters, Cream Team, and Big Cats, who've all had the same amount of failures and successes, will be going to another round. Wildebeest, or sudden death that is, Wildebeest will be up next. And they will not get it. What about, Fresh? Nothing here either. They cannot guarantee their first medal. The Big Cats could guarantee a silver here. Going later is arguably an advantage in sudden death. There isn't really an advantage. We're off to another round here. If you go first, you don't have, you can make a mistake Ultra gave a second one, but oh, not anymore for the Big Cats, because the Cream Team get us in. This could be a medal if Tiger cannot score. If Tiger can score, it'll be battle for second still. But it will not be. Cream Team guaranteed themselves silver and their first medal of the season. But it's still battle for bronze between Wildebeest and Tiger. Two animal marbles battling it out. Wildebeest and Tiger wouldn't normally meet each other in the wild, different parts of the world. Wildebeest will not get in the first shot. Tiger won't get it either though, so we're going to another round. Can Wildebeest get a hit? No, they cannot. It's going to be... Tiger could have a shot here. Can they get it? No! We are going to a third round of this, but no! Wildebeest gets in. Can Tiger get it? Yes, they can, actually! They match them. They match. They will not match them here, though. Savannah Sprinters will get through. They will take the gold, not the bronze medal. But they will not take the gold medal. And we're going to round 7 as well, because the Parrots are still in this event. The Parrots will have two opportunities to get the closest, the tightest one. There's no tighter than this. They won't get it in the first attempt. It's all just a bragging rights here. They can make an unassailable record if they advance or get through the gap here. Can they shoot? No, they weren't close there. They wouldn't have got it close either shot. But it doesn't matter very much for them. Cockatoo, the reserve of the Parrots, does take the team's first ever gold medal. He came 6th place in the standings heading into this event. And they'll be absolutely overjoyed with the teams at the top of the standings all struggling. Cream Team came in from the mid-pack, as did the Savannah Sprinters with Wildebeest. Something a bit wrong with graphics there. But it's Cockatoo on the top 7 of the podium. So happy for the Parrots. They've had struggles both the past 2 seasons, but this season is going so much better for them. First time they've had 2 medals in 1 season. Cream Team, their first of the season, took them a long time. They're having some troubles. After a good start to the season, they still find themselves stuck in the mid-pack. So they're unable to get the podium, but now they are there. And perhaps this is this jump they need to get themselves back into the title hunt. And Savannah Sprinters too, they've not had the best start to the season. Now they're jumping up to 10th place, but the Parrots are jumping up to the lead by 10 points as well. With all the upper teams struggling, but it's still very close. Look at that still. The top 11 still within 20 points. Octopi jump up to 2nd, Big Cats to 3rd, 4 places drop for the Flamingos, 4 drop for the Karma Crew, 5 for Marine Team, 5 up for Cream Team. All scores of chaos and standings. There's your Keep Equinox beginning to separate themselves at the back of the pack. Very close in standings as we reach the midway point of the main league. Now, we're back soon for the halfway point of the hurdle season with B-League Sprint entering the second half. Then after that, it will be the relay. Thank you for watching and goodbye.